Race 9 of 36 will take us to Richmond Raceway tonight for the Toyota Owners 400. Last race at Bristol was a dominating race where we only had 10 cars on the lead lap at the end of the day. As we go to another short track where lap traffic, after a while, could be a factor. As you saw briefly on that intro there, and what you'll probably see in a few moments, we will be running the nationwide paint scheme. So here we go. Richmond Raceway is a 3/4-mile racetrack located in Richmond, Virginia, and is one of the more older short tracks on the NASCAR circuit and is one of my personal favorites to watch NASCAR races on. Coming into turn 3, especially, you want to keep the car right on the bottom all the way around and then edge it right towards the wall. And then you want to, and like every other short track we go to, you want to get the car right onto the bottom is right after that, and then edge back out towards the wall coming off too. Typically during night races, especially with the sun setting and the track starting to grip up, if you will, you'll really see a lot of people try to really glue their cars onto the bottom as much as possible, especially with it being cold. But a couple of years they're running day races where you'd see some drivers try to move up towards the top in the corners mainly, and run a different line in the straightaways. As you see Clint Boyer moving towards the middle lane in the 14. That's why I assume it's Clint Boyer. Yeah, it's him. Black 14 car. Let's go to round 2. So we'll be running the regular nationwide car without the Pro League, the NASCAR Heat Pro League logo on the car. Creep out towards turn 4 and dive back down into turn 1. Yeah, I slipped there. And we will advance to round 3. William Byron nudges out Eric Amarola to get into the final round. This is for the pole. As we come around, we got Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin coming out of pit road together. That probably won't end well. right on the goal lap there, and that'll be it. Joey Logano will be on the pole for this race with Denny Hamlin to his outside. As we look at the stories of the race, Clint Boyer failed technical inspection. Martin Truex failed the optical scanning station several times, and Tyler Reddick will be starting at the back due to an unapproved body mod. Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin are on the front row for the start. You see the top five on the left side, the upper left side of the screen. Denny Hamlin's keeping a strong pace in lap one, as Alex Bowman is basically pulled away early on, keeping the distance of probably about half a second, with Kevin Harvick, Chase Elliott, and Ryan Blaney finding the top five. Chase Elliott has moved his way up to third. A little over 1.8 seconds back. As Kevin Harvick and Ryan Blaney are currently going at it for fourth. Brad Keselowski has gained a couple spots. 9 laps left here in stage one. Alex Bowman continuing to grow his lead over Denny Hamlin. Granted, it's currently he's incrementally growing it, but he's growing it over Denny Hamlin bit by bit. So 8 laps left here in stage number one. You can see after a while the car wants to really edge out towards the middle lane of the racetrack versus to what drivers typically do at this place, trying to keep the thing on the bottom as much as possible. 7 laps to go. Now the lead between Hamlin and Bowman is 2.1 seconds. As Kyle Busch and Ryan Blaney have moved into the top 5, Ryan Blaney has moved back to 4th. So right now there are 6 laps left in stage one. Sorry, 5 laps to go. Denny Hamlin is 2.5 seconds on to make up and growing. You see drivers in the back. You got David Reagan and Bubba Wallace fighting for 40th. Reagan in the 38, Wallace in the 43. 4 laps left in stage number one. So we'll see how many people we can lap in 4 laps, as we're getting by Bubba Wallace and Cody Ware. And going to put Jamie McMurray in the 40, Kligerman in the 96, 1 lap down. So there are 3 laps left in stage one. And we're going to get probably 9 cars a lap down by the time this is over. 2 laps left. If you look at the distance between Alex Bowman and Denny Hamlin, Hamlin just caught the back of that lap group. And we just broke away from them right now. Chase Elliott is in 4th. And Kyle Busch will round out the top 5. As Alex Bowman will get the white flag here in stage number one. Going to get by BJ McLeod, put him a lap down, and then follow that by a little bit of contact with Joey Gase. Other than that, stage 1 goes to Alex Bowman. Heavily wearing out the right front right there. How about Ty Dillon getting some stage points? They're in 7th. Yeah, we'll take a risk. And we're going to take a risk here in this stage. Pace car is off as we get ready for stage number 2. Green flag back into the air at Richmond. So far, it's playing out very similar to Bristol. Alex Bowman gets to a really big lead. It's lapped a bunch of cars. And then after a while, Hamlin tires start to really catch up to Alex Bowman. Same thing happened last week at Bristol. Ryan Blaney has moved into 2nd. How about Ty Dillon in the top 5 in the 13 car? As we look at the wear on the 88, the right front's really starting to wear a little thin. As you see Ryan Blaney going for the lead on the inside. And Ryan Blaney will lead that spot. A little bit of contact in turn 1. Denny Hamlin sitting in 3rd. Got Kevin Harvick in 4th. Oh, contact. More contact as Alex Bowman settles in 3rd. 12 of Ryan Blaney currently sitting in the lead. Bowman trying to hold his own against the 11 of Hamlin. Hamlin crosses low. 5 to go. A little bit of contact with the 12. And how about Kevin Harvick mixing things up in the 4 car, running Mobil 1 colors in this race, as Alex Bowman gets a little physical with Denny Hamlin. Just got to limp to the end. If I'm Alex Bowman, I'm really considering just limping to the end of this. Whoa! Hard hit for Bowman. Hard hit. And that will be the stage. Bouncing off the side of Harvick, overcorrecting, and slamming into the wall. Ooh. Ryan Blaney won stage 2, by the way. Ty Dillon's having a nice run. And we're getting ready for the final stage. Green flag into the air at Richmond. Trying to keep even with the 9 of Chase Elliott. Try to drive it in, lane up, and we got the spot. 26 laps left here in this stage and in this race. Bowman trying to force it in under Ty Dillon, maybe. of contact, a little bit of bumper tag. Here you see the 4 of Harvick fighting for sitting in 4th, ironically matching his car number. Ty Dillon is in 3rd. Kyle Larson is having a good night in 2nd. A little bit of contact between the 88 and 13. Here comes Boyer on the bottom lane. 14 car, getting by his teammate Harvick. Bowman trying to drive it in as hard as he can in the middle lane, maybe try to get to the 42. So far, Ryan Blaney is currently the early leader. Bowman ducks low, and he will get the spot on Larson. Oh, a little bit of contact. .22 to go. And the caution is out. Early for that yellow, being the 4th yellow total. The second one for an accident. Ryan Blaney leads us back to the green. Kevin Harvick in the 4 tries to look under Bowman for 2nd. Here comes Bowman under the 12. New leader at Richmond. A little physical, a little chop block move on the 12. I don't think Blaney's going to like that. See the 4 of Harvick is going to take the lead. New leader at Richmond. Bowman in the 88 trying to see if he can get that outside lane to work. Then he falls right in behind the 4. Maybe he needs to go under Harvick. He's going to take it. Bowman back on top. Harvick up top, Boyer on the bottom. Bowman trying to keep both of them at bay. 16 to go. And how about Clint Boyer coming in? He won a race and took advantage of 2 leaders battling late. And back in 2008, 4 wide for a moment. Blaney is going to pass 3 cars to take the lead back. And around goes the 12. Are we still? No caution. Green flag back into the air. 13 laps to go here at Richmond. Boyer, Hamlin, Harvick. Harvick trying to get something going. He gets pushed into turn 1. Boyer is sliding. Everything seems to be back to normal. Bowman crosses under Boyer. Harvick still is your leader. Whoa, almost big. Harvick moves to the middle lane. Boyer moves the lane up on the bottom. 10 to go here at Richmond. Bowman charges in, gets into it with Harvick. He's just taking shots at the 4 at this point. Bowman He's not. I don't think he's going to use the bumper. Oh, he sends Harvick up the track. Harvick, the leader. Wearing out that right front. Bowman drives it in. Deep this time. Can he make it stick? Side by side, all the way down the backstretch. Bowman tried to run up right in front of Harvick, but couldn't have the spot. 7 to go. Bowman, Harvick going at it. Bowman into the wall. And around he goes. Somehow the caution is not out. Alex Bowman in a strong car is going to be sitting back here in 33rd. Now see how he does in traffic with 4 laps to go. Three laps left. Under Eric Jones for a spot. A little bit of contact with Austin Dillon. 3 wide up there for 12. Bowman is going to force it 4 wide to get the spot. Blaney is the leader. Sorry, Harvick is the leader. He's probably going to be distancing himself pretty quickly from the field. The white flag waves. One more time around Richmond. Kevin Harvick came on strong late in the second and final stage. Blaney looks low. Bowman charges in, but it's not enough. Kevin Harvick wins at Richmond. Okay. So you see playoff standings. Sorry, point standings. Bowman still sits on top. You got Kevin Harvick joining the show in 9th. So drivers with wins are automatically in. So it would be Bowman, Busch, Logano, Truex, Chase Elliott, and Kevin Harvick with wins. They would all be in the playoffs as of right now. As we look at the drivers of the race, Alex Bowman secured the fastest lap award, led the most laps. Clint Boyer was on the move from starting almost shotgun. And William Byron finished 29th after starting 10th. This will be the next race, race 10 of 36 from Talladega Superspeedway for the running of the Geico 500 from Talladega. We will be running the regular Exalta Coating Systems Chevrolet. The